try to keep my feelings out this shit.
What up, what up, what up? What's going on, man? Hey, back with another video, just back with another little bit of, just some excerpts of the life at times of wildlife founder, creator, visionary, you feel me, Andrew Finney. Um, Shoot, I don't necessarily know like what to say, but I did kind of want to just make this vlog or like a little like documentary entry of me kind of just documenting what I've been up to for like the past month, like all of, or at least like April and May, past 2 months. Just kind of getting wildlife up to par as far as like the quality with just some of the garments. Also just keeping up like with my own, just my work life, me working at the community college, working at Cedar Valley. As some of you may or may not know, yeah, I do work at a community college. Shouts out to Dallas College. We really are changing the lives, of regular people through education for real, for real. And that's not even a commercial. I just wanted to throw that out there, man. Just we do a lot, but uh, long story short, man, I kind of wanted to just document. This is just a little bit of the process of how things have been going. Been just for the past 2 months working on new things, new drops for wildlife as far as merch and our clothing, and trying to update me and my skills, my editing skills, my you know what I'm saying, with Adobe and even Movavi, a couple of just the programs that I normally use. We've been getting even some 3D printing done over at the college too. So, and then plus, just in, just on the back end, just personal stuff, I entered a runway show that's going to be happening in July. So shout out to Seyoun. Seyoun is the artist she's here from Dallas, but she also put together this fashion show. It's a runway show called Express Yourself. And it's a show that will kind of be addressing some sensitive topics. It addresses like mental health. It addresses like just overall just mental well-being. But at the same time, we do things in an artistic way because like us people as artists, we tend to tackle life and tackle serious things through creativity, through our expression. And Seyoun knows exactly that. And so she thought of a show, thought of Express Yourself. It's going to be in July. So part of me, if I don't exactly remember what the day is, it's on Eventbrite. I'm going to go ahead and like post, do my little editing thing and put the date and everything that we're, for July, but it is next month. Well, it's almost June now, so July. You get what I mean. I hope you do. You see where I'm coming? You get me? I hope so. So yeah, but shout out to CM because I am one of the showing designers in this show, and I had a chance to meet the model. We all of us got assigned different models, and we're going to be showing like three different individual pieces, like garments, three individual garments. They'll have like a runway, they're kind of doing a thing where it has a performance and walk at the same time. It's gonna be kind of interactive, and I think it's gonna be a tight ass experience. You feel me? For just where it is, because it's gonna be actually at Redbird. If you're a Dallas native, you hear like that, you've been here for a while, or just if Redbird Mall has kind of been one of the just peak centers in the community, just that everybody kind of recognizes me as like a younger dude. Like I remember being back in the day in my little teens and like my younger years running around Redbird Mall, just what I mean. And there's a spot, part of it's like recent revitalization, and just it bringing more life kind of back to that location there, Redbird Mall. It's going to be held there. So that's where the show is. But long story short, I'm gonna try to put some more of the details for that all in that description. You know what I mean? But yeah, just the last few months have just been just interesting, man. Some of y'all probably already know that, like, I do work two different jobs, two part-time jobs, and then also like I'm a parent, I'm a dad. Um, it is a lot to juggle. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's just like a lot, man. Um, between like feeding therapy, doctor's visits, or stuff like that, making sure him and his mom are doing good and doing everything fine. This is a lot. It definitely can be a lot, and trying to just make sure I juggle everything. Try not to fall too short of anything, because like I do everything for wildlife. Just I wear many hats, man, and it's not easy. Like, I don't know if you could just tell it just off the strength of like how I'm talking or like how I look, but it's not quite. Is you take things a moment at a time. Not even always a day, because a day, 24 hours in a day, you can do so much in 24 hours. Um, you know, and I just trying to keep up with just everything, making sure I talk to my manufacturers, some that I already know from doing pieces with wildlife, new manufacturers that I'm talking to now, just kind of keeping in touch, making sure I've always have access to, what I need to have access to. And, it has not been the easiest. Like, this stuff is hard. Being an artist, being a working artist, and still having like a personal, just a regular life, or like having everyday responsibilities that that all of us have is, it's interesting, man. I don't even know what totally the word to come up with, but it definitely could be an interesting, like, wild roller coaster, man. You know, just trying to just make sure we put out fires, or everybody's like happy. This could be a lot, and it's just not an easy task. And ironically, since the show in July is Express Yourself, right? And it's just kind of ironic about, sometimes I'm at a loss for expressing myself. Like, even, believe it or not, or if that's, if, as an artist, if I'm even allowed to say I'm at a loss for words, like, or a loss of, ways to communicate, because it's crazy. But I mean, sometimes I just be at a loss for words for this stuff, man. Um, I definitely just will say that all in all, this whole process has been just exciting. Uh, you know, uh, meeting with our models, everybody, getting everything situated, getting sourcing material, just the everyday to day things, man. Um, shit, it's an experience in itself, and I really can't wait for the show in July. It's coming up soon, dog. As far as some of the regular drops for wildlife, this I ain't gonna say too much, but y'all already know my, the track suits that I've been doing, man. Y'all already know about these. This piece may or may not show up in this show. I'm just saying. I ain't gonna make no promises. I ain't gonna say no things that I don't know about for sure. But just this might make an appearance in the show. You never know. Uh, but you know, uh, just coming up with three different whole new garments for the one way show. like it just definitely has been a wild ride, you know what I mean? And I'm enjoying every bit of it at the same time. There's more things to come, man, more things to come as far as just wildlife as a brand and what we do for digital services. Been working on a couple of videos. I've been working on some things for a couple of clients lately. Shout out to 52 Savage. That's Uncle Dallas for shit show if you ain't already know. But uh, yeah, shout out to 52 because we back working. He been just dropping hot shit for a while, and I think my guy might be ready to do his do some things or put something out, a project or something in his own in the works. So I mean, hey, we in there like somewhere for real. We're gonna document some of this process. What wildlife is about is just about just documenting life, finding ways to capture life and its like fragility, but at the same time we capturing like all of these moments, good, bad, happy, ugly, sad, like just whatever, angry, all of the highs and lows that this existence stuff comes with. That's what we're doing with wildlife. My son did made some heavy cameos in some of like the things I do online and my IG. So shout out to Agi. If you ever see this video, man, I love you to the dearest, deepest depths of my heart. And uh, you know, one day I'm gonna definitely have some good fun, like talking to you about like just the things Dad was doing in his meantime, and while you were little, or while he was coming up. Yeah, like it's just this would be a trip. But you know, uh, we just take this stuff day by day, and life's. You know what I mean? It's dang near almost cliche to say life be life, but it does. And with the spirit of wildlife is just about capturing just like how finite and fleeting all these moments are. You know what I mean? And I've always tried to capture that type of feeling in my work. I've always tried to capture that type of feeling just in anything I've done, like artistically, creatively, being there for the right moment and being there to be able to describe a moment, being able to create a moment in your mind, like a moment in your heart. And it's not, I'm not gonna excuse me, I'm not gonna just say it's like it's not easy, but like it's a process, man. It's fun. Life is definitely wild. That's what I like to say. Life is definitely wild. It's wild, man. And we just hope to tame it. You feel me? We just hope to tame the wild beast that life is. And you know, uh, trying to think of anything else, but to be honest, man, that's pretty much it. But as far as more to come, you know what I'm saying? More things to come for the brand, just for me personally, for sure. I'm going through a lot, and maybe I'll find a way to kind of talk about those things for you guys to hear. Um, some type of way, on the channel. I don't know. I'll come up with something. I'll definitely come up with something. But I ain't gonna hold y'all for too long. This is kind of just a moment, a little quick moment in time that I had to try to just like capture, and through the whole thing, man. Just stay tuned because I'm definitely documenting this whole process. And when the show hits in July, when Express Yourself hits up at North Park, we definitely will be cameras rolling. We're gonna be cameras rolling during the whole time. So definitely come out to see us. I'm gonna put the of course again I'm gonna put the event description, the Eventbrite link in the description as well. And hey man, so thanks, appreciate y'all for tuning in for this little moment. Hey, keep on keeping on. Life's, but you got to keep pushing. And don't forget, I mean, just don't forget to do what you do. Don't forget who you are. Uh, that's just kind of like my own little bits and pieces of advice, if I were to give any. just out to anybody watching this, or to anybody who is in like their phases of figuring out who they are as a person, and maybe like as an artist, as an individual, as a creative, or whatever have you. Life is definitely wild. Life is wild, but it can be tamed, and you have to just figure out what that looks like for you. You know what I mean? For me, it just looks like creativity, like doing art, doing digital things, doing graphic work, screen printing, just clothes, fashion, things like that. So, with that being
I try to
said,
keep my
life is
feelings out
wild.
this shit.
I'll catch you
But
later.
you know,
Savage life music.
popped out cause the pack low at the back door, gonna do yeah. Stay away from the opposition cause consequences be fooling. Lifestyle of the rich and famous, this shit hit like a movie. So I pulled up to my nigga Stu cause this beat hitting kinda groovy.